going on, everybody? It's your boy Doc Holiday, and we back. We back with another HBCU OverDrive live show. The I Love Friday. It is the last one of the year because right now, basically, it's going to be the last football game of the season. Uh, this week, well, not this week. Let's put it like this: in less than 24 hours, it is going to be the last football game for uh, for Jackson State for HBCU football, and apparently it's going to be the last one for Coach Prime, where when he gets ready to go up to Colorado. So, man, make sure that y'all like the stream, hit that like button so you get that algorithm jumping. Make sure you share this with your people. I don't know if Mr. Ford would join in, man. I want him to come in, but I said supposed to came in last night, but I got off work late last night. But for all those Jackson State alums, and even some North Carolina Central people, if you want to join in on the stream, get your predictions on what the game is going to be for tomorrow. Tell me your concerns about everything that's been going on in HBCU football, man. I can go either way, y'all. I can go either way. But for us, I think if Mr. Ford would be here, he'll probably be here tomorrow. I'm gonna tell him come in tomorrow because that's my post game show tomorrow night. But let me get back to it. Make sure that you like the stream. Make sure you share it with your people. And make sure you subscribe so we get this algorithm going. Basically, we are less than 200 from 1,000 subscribers. We trying to get this thing monetized so I can come and get y'all something with some better, like I would say better Wi-Fi, but just a lot of stuff, man. That we can try to get with this while when it gets monetized, super chats, membership thing, membership perks. Trying to do the whole nine, y'all. We're trying to do the whole nine with this channel. And also maybe we could actually kind of get to going to different places, going to different places and covering a lot of other, HBCUs while we out there doing it. So make sure that, like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure that you hit that notification bell to get everything HBCU OverDrive, y'all. Like I said, we less than 200 from hitting 1,000. So we got to get more people to join in on the fun. Shows be informative, be fun, be serious, be everything that you want to hear. We talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly about HBCUs. So what up, Sonic Boom? What's going on? I know you in Atlanta right now, so I wish I was there. Right now I'm watching. I'm kind of paying attention to the hometown team in the high school player championship game. South Oak Cliff High School right now is tied up right now in the third quarter with 6 minutes left in the game, y'all. It's a good game. I'm just letting y'all know it's a good game. South Oak Cliff, y'all know it's an inner city school here in the heart of Dallas, Texas. Trying to go for a repeat that has never been done for any DISD school. Never. They got some players that's got some offers. One player in particular, he is from this high school. He did decommit from Colorado. So his his recruitment is open back up, y'all. It's open. But enough of that, man. Y'all already know what we here for. You already know. Nope, I take that back. Let me get this out the way. Let me remove that. Oh yeah. Let me see some. I think I put the wrong. But yeah, they are playing right now, man. It's really a good game right now. So hopefully it's basically, man, this game comes to fruition because this game comes to fruition because, man, look, we need it here in Dallas, y'all. We need it here in Dallas. Take this, remove this from the studio. But yeah, man, anybody want to come in on the stream? I do have the link set up right now. Anybody want to hop in on the stream? Y'all can come on in and hop in on the stream. Put a little bit of background music. So don't be too loud. But yeah, man, look, we anything. I'm ready for tomorrow, y'all. Y'all don't know how bad I'm ready to see this game. It is y'all just don't know how I'm ready for this game to come. See if it. See if it go through. Look, all right. Y'all know what it is, but y'all already know what it is. It's Friday. It is Friday. It is Jackson State. All Jackson State, all the time. So make sure you invite people to come on to join the party, y'all. To join the party, man. It's all Jackson State all the time. I wish I would be able to stream this game tomorrow. What up, fam? What it do? What it do? Wish I'd be able to stream this game tomorrow, but I'll be at work. But I will be watching the game from the phone. So that way I can get all my shit together, all my notes, so we can get on that post game show and let it be known who gonna be the national champs for tomorrow, y'all. So y'all already know what it is. Yeah, man, they're gonna share this stream, man. Hey, make sure y'all share this stream with everybody. All Jackson State, all the time. Share the stream with everybody that's a Jackson State alum, just a Jackson State student. It could be players, it could be coach. I do not care. Hey, Wayne, I seen that shit, man. I seen it. I died laughing. And they are in the lead, y'all. South Oak Cliff is in the lead against Port Nature's Groves. 24 to 17. 2 minutes left in the third quarter, y'all. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. I'm telling y'all, they trying to go for 2, y'all, man. They trying to go for 2 in a row. Y'all don't think so, man? It's a dynasty out here in Dallas, y'all. It's a dynasty in the Cliff. I'm just telling y'all. I'm telling y'all how it is. I'm telling y'all how it is. It's 20. Hey, Son of Boom is 24-17. 24-17 in the third quarter. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. We trying to go. They trying to get a dynasty, y'all. We trying to get a dynasty. And guess what? If they get a dynasty, man, we can go out there and recruit some of these kids. I know a couple of guys on the coaching staff over there. One of them I went to school with over at SFA when I took my little hiatus. Other is athletic director for he's an athletic director and the head varsity boys basketball coach, Coach Mays. What up, Jonathan? What's going on, man? Make sure y'all share the stream with everybody. That's Jackson State. Hey, we gotta get we gotta get it going, man. We gotta get it going, y'all, because this is Celebration Bowl. And yeah, hey, Wayne, on the real, North Shore, Duncanville, DeSoto, shoot, you can go to Cedar Hill, you can go, hell, Alcorn went down to Waxahachie, picked up a QB, a 3-star QB. What up, Sean? You want to jump in on this stream if you want to? I'm going to, if it ain't in there already, put the invite in there again. I haven't seen the presser, but y'all have to excuse me. I've been busy with work. I have been super busy with work. It's y'all know it's holiday season. It's retail season, y'all. So it's y'all, my wife is messing with my camera over here. I got to see what he said, man. What did he say in his presser? Here we go.
What's going on, man?
What's up?
I ain't signed in the StreamYard because I got a new phone, man. But I've been traveling like you've been working, man. I've been traveling, man. I'm actually in Gatlinburg, but I'm gonna be in Atlanta in the morning.
You going to the game tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm just 4 hours away from the game. But yeah, okay. I'm out here in these mountains, man. You know what I'm saying, with the Bears.
He said, hey, look, man, it's 24 hours from game day. Less than 24 hours.
Less than, bro. 12. Well, 13 hours.
Man,
14 hours. My bad. I forget it's Eastern Standard Time. So yeah. 11 hours and 45 minutes from kickoff.
Yeah.
So I think right now, if I'm a player, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Yeah, I'm starting to get that butterfly feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm anxious, and I got a lot on my mind, and I can't relax.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm watching a little bit more film. I'm looking for a weakness, a tendency, an indicator that allow me to be able to take advantage of the receiver when he runs X, Y, and Z routes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Is this the 3-step? Is this the quick slant off the zone read? If I'm gonna tell you who has to have a big game.
Yeah.
The person that has to have a big game has been playing in the slot the whole season.
We talking about Kevin Coleman
at DB.
At DB, Zay
Bolden. Why am I saying Zay?
Yeah.
Film study.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched 4 games twice. So those 4 games I watched 8 times. And what it is in the zone read, the linebacker always steps up, leaving a void, and the safety is off. Or if it's a cornerback, he's off 7 yards.
Right.
It's not press. So it's the zone read. He see the end come up field and the linebacker gone. He throws it right behind the linebacker.
Oh yeah.
Quick slant. It's an easy 5-yard play. You miss the tackle, it gets a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
If he has time, he goes to the second read, which is a post behind that quick slant.
Yeah.
Or unless it's a go route. So Zay is important because he can't allow a free release, and he can't get beat inside. Right. The receiver's not going to run an out route. The receiver's going to run a slant, a post, or a seam route. If he goes out, it's going to be a up behind the out. Yeah. When the quarterback throws quick, it's a hitch, and it's off. There's no press coverage, so it's a hitch, or it's an out route, like at the chains or something like that. The out route could come from the slot, and the outside of the Z or the Y could be running somebody off. Him getting his hands on the slot is a thing. Now, I was watching some shows earlier. And I was watching Scotty earlier, and he had mentioned that Lil Birdie told him that they're gonna try to spread Jackson State out and expose the linebackers. They think that the linebackers can't cover. So who is the linebacker supposed to cover? A tight end that you ain't been really throwing the ball to, or the running back coming out of the backfield?
Because you don't really they really don't have a tight end. No, I don't think no team has a tight end like that.
They ain't got a tight end. So here's the thing. If they don't have a tight end, they got to go 4 wide. Does that declare a tight end? No. Jackson State's going to play man. They're going to be in 4 down linemen with two linebackers, and one of them's coming. And they don't care if you know they coming. They coming. So you going to block that up, or you going to try to go man to man?
They've been doing it all year, though.
Come on, man. They do not care. They're not hiding their identity. That's why I say Zay is important, because you cannot play off. You can't play off on the slots. If you play off on the slots, you got to play inside. You got to play inside a yard or two, and you got to anticipate if that route is going to come inside. Beat him to the punch, you get the pick. You get the pick. Because he ain't gonna go outside. If he goes outside, they're trying to head top Travis, because they said the little analyst or the NCCU dude that went there and been on all them shows. Yeah. They said they seen some weaknesses. What's time to find out? It's time to find out.
I mean, who showed some who kind of exposed Jackson State a little bit this season?
They're saying that Travis was
on the offensive end. On the offensive end, it was Alabama State. They came out with, you know what I'm saying? They game plan for that game. They game plan for it and they executed. They just didn't have enough offense themselves to finish off the job. Now, what other team game plan for Jackson State? Anybody in the chat, tell me what other team
y'all boys crazy.
What other team this season has game plan for Jackson State?
Everybody's got the same game plan, bro. Everybody want to talk about how Jackson State played against A&M and Alcorn, but what people fail to realize is that Jackson State actually missed opportunities in those games. And even when Bubba came in during the SWAC championship game, Bubba was slippery because Jackson State didn't tackle well in stretches where Bubba was able to make plays with his legs, which made him dynamic.
But was it too late afterwards for them to come back because you was already down 33? You was already.
No, if Bubba started the game, your whole game plan changed. But it wasn't until the fourth. Look at so Bubba got wild in the third quarter and at the beginning of the fourth, but then Bubba disappeared. Bubba disappeared. But you got to think every time Bubba made a miraculous play and a team ended up scoring, Jackson State went right back down the field and scored either a field goal or a touchdown. So they had an answer every time that they did that.
Okay.
But they're saying to score 24-17 with Bubba in the game. The majority of those points is in the second quarter, third quarter, at the beginning of the third quarter, right? They don't adjust into the fourth quarter completely because they still were getting the same pressure. The thing is that they wasn't over pursuing. So when he does step up, there was somebody waiting on him to come back and step up in the pocket. Before they were getting too far in depth and not retracing their steps to D-line.
Right.
They wasn't retracing or retracting very well. And that's when you began to see Reagan do some things. Speaking of, I'm gonna tell you what I thought about. I think Doyle and Reagan, when they get their opportunities, they're gonna dominate the tackles, either with speed, Doyle with strength. And I'm talking about take the tackle and push him all the way back. See, they keep talking about how well this line is and how they had 4-3 people all MEAC and one of them, offensive lineman or whatever that was really, really good. But when you go back and you watch the film, they wasn't dominant. You know what I mean? They do a good job at run blocking. They do that.
Right.
The scheme works well for what they got going on. But nobody played them press. The only team that pressed them was Campbell. Came and got up in the receivers' faces. And they run blitz to tell you, say, hey, look, you gonna have to throw the ball to beat us because we ain't gonna let you run. Right. So let's have some fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of hearing them talk about it. They talking about that they seen some stuff on film, okay, and Jackson State seen some stuff on film. So what does that mean? Everybody see something on film, man, till you get it. You know what I mean?
So, so my thing, people saying that nobody like Jackson State ain't played no team like this. I don't think Central ain't played a team like this because you got to realize, man, MEAC teams in football is not the same team. Huh?
No. I was agreeing with D-Lob and Carter where it got cheated.
Like, ain't no reason you playing. You got 6 teams in your conference. You play 5 out. You play 5 out of conference teams. It's like you really ain't seen no team like this, like off real. So
no, even though the people that they play out of conference, they didn't blitz. They wasn't blitzing or exotic the way that Jackson State is, or they haven't seen the counter punches. I went to look at Sy'veon Wilkerson's numbers against NCCU last year. He only had 64 yards rushing, but he was running behind that line where he,
it wasn't that good.
No, and that game was close. That game was a real close game. So I think that they're gonna try to take him away, because if they don't try to take him away, I think they're gonna try to take the run. All right, this is how cocky they think they is. They so cocky that they think that they're gonna be able to take the run game away, and their secondary that's supposed to be really good, the strength of their team, is going to stop Jackson State.
So I mean, I'm just saying, like y'all, like I don't know, man. It's like I watch, you know me. I watched enough MEAC games to go along with SWAC games this whole season. So I kind of like, to me, they all resemble each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They copycat. Okay. So you're talking about a team that's you talking about a central team that's basically, you say they're balanced, but I don't know how much balance you are when your quarterback is leading rusher.
Yeah, he's a leading rusher. So it's, hey man, there ain't nothing you can do about that, bro.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, you know, that a lead rusher, and it's just, I don't know, man. I don't see them, and with that defense that they have, the defense that they run, that 33 stack defense. Got they run a 33 stack defense. I don't see them doing anything with their defense.
I agree with you, bro.
And if I'm Jackson, if I'm Barcelona, man, for real, like on the real, I ain't starting off with no pass. I'm running that ball straight up the middle. Like, Sy'veon gonna have to have at least 150 and like 3 touchdowns in this game. Because they're gonna take, you know, my whole thing, you're gonna take what they give you. So oh man, it is letting everybody know about this game. I'm watching Sappho Cliff and P 31-17. They in the fourth quarter, y'all. Sappho Cliff got the lead. Sappho Cliff got the lead. And yeah, Donovan, look, I'll get off college football for a second. I'm talking about Texas football. I'm sorry. Yeah, Duncanville has to win tomorrow. They gotta beat North Shore. If they don't, man, it's gonna leave a very nasty taste in their mouth. So, also some other the Corey Moore, number 4. We gonna try to recruit him to Jackson. We'll take some great Southwest players.
I'm finna cut some game film on, man.
Oh yeah, because I ain't get a chance to do film breakdown, y'all.
We can break the film down in here, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's see if I can make it happen.
Wayne, that's number 55, the guard. That's Bubba. That's Big Bubba right there. That's 6'5", 365 right there. And who's the number 1? The Corey Moore. He might be the number 1 ranked receiver in class 2025. I'm gonna go and check that back again. They done let the defense loose. They said Death Row about to come in the house.
Oh, you know what's? You know what I'm expecting tomorrow?
What's that?
I'm expecting special teams to score 2 touchdowns.
Ooh, we ain't talked about special teams now. One time, yeah.
I'm really feeling like Kevin Coleman's gonna take one off kickoff return. I think he's gonna return. I think he's gonna return one, and Willie might bust a punt. You know what I'm saying? I think Willie might bust a punt. I really do feel like I've been feeling like that because I've been seeing some stuff in the specials that would be an indicator for me that would actually transpire.
Right.
But I also see people living off the whole MEAC over swag, talking about the swag don't play the type of ball the MEAC do. So the MEAC gonna try to line up and run the ball and control the clock and try to keep the ball out of Jackson State hands. That's one of the things that I kind of get from that. You know what I'm saying?
No, you good.
They've been saying that, talking that noise. You seen this movie?
The Hobbit. I seen it.
That's one of my favorite movies. Nah, man, but I just really think that I think it's gonna be a problem. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We haven't talked about special teams probably since we ain't had a special teams touchdown this season.
Oh, she had a refrigerator down the house. Yeah. Hey man, so yeah, I think Mata gonna be a big deal, bro. I think it's gonna be a whole lot of stuff go on and happen. I just can't wait for the game to kick off. Shit. I'm ready to see it.
Yeah, I'm ready to see all that. Somebody asked me why didn't the old JSU teams ever go undefeated when they took over? Because back in the 90s, I'm gonna say just back in the 90s for me, Southern and Alcorn were some problems for Jackson State. Early 90s was Alcorn because they had Steve McNair, and Southern because soon as Pete Richardson took over the team, soon as Pete Richardson was the head coach, it was like I don't know, that I think their defense was on steroids. And then too, like you said, Sonny Boom, we didn't play 13 games because we really played 10 games, then go to whoever won the SWAC, or whoever was the second place team go to the playoffs. So, let me see. I'm trying to figure out last time Jackson State went undefeated in the SWAC. I mean, other than this year and last year. I know when we was in school, they played FAM. FAM came to Jackson, beat them down. One year we played Howard. I think we lost the game to Howard. Hey! We ain't gonna say 10 years. It was only 7. We was only down for 7 years. Yeah, we was only down for 7 years before Prime came and turned it around. But now he gave us a blueprint, and we just got to keep the train rolling.
He talked about that in the presser.
Huh?
I think he talked about that in the presser, man. I think people still in their feelings about him though, so I ain't trying to ruffle nobody's feathers. You know what I'm saying? But I think that what has to happen is Jackson State has to go out from the very first play, set the tone. The tone's got to be set. You got to let them know that you here. Mm-hmm. And NC State has to weather the surge. If there is a surge, they will have to weather it. But I think this coach,
he's
not going to panic like he did against Campbell and start throwing the ball. He's going to stick to the run game because he thinks that he got away from the run game and then that allowed the game to get out of hand. But if you go back and watch the Campbell game, right? Campbell was scoring points. NCCU hadn't even had no points on the board until that second quarter, I do believe. I mean, until like after Campbell had got like 10 or 17 points, then they scored. Right. But then Campbell scores again. And they allowed the quarterback to use his feet.
Right.
They allowed him to throw the ball too. We're going to see some deep balls by NCCU. I'm talking about the quarterback getting the ball, drop back, and throwing it. We going to see him put the ball in places where he can throw interceptions too.
Right.
Will we make the play? I think that everybody keep talking about Jackson State has been distracted, doing their own thing, out and about in the city, yada, yada, yada. They ain't focused. People have been saying that. But
I mean, they still young men. So if they out in the city, they out in the city. They still young men.
Yeah.
So it's not.
What up, Mo?
It's not. Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Oh no, I was saying what up to Mo.
Yeah, but they young men, so they gonna be out in the city. They gotta, they gotta loosen up. Hell, they ready to play one of the biggest games again. Yeah, Jeremiah. Yeah, they on their way to back-to-back. Shoot. Coach Todd told him put that all black on. It's about to be a funeral at AT&T.
South Oak Cliff.
Mm-hmm. Told him he said it's blackout. It's blackout tonight. So I know my mom and them at the game right now. But
oh yeah.
Yeah. So they already put the black on because it's a funeral.
Uh-huh.
They said Death Row. They call themselves Death Row. They in the house. And man, I'm gonna give a shout out to all the players that have YouTube. And
oh yeah, they turning up on the YouTube, bro.
Like for real, Trayvon Riggins, man. I watch his YouTube. I watch Travis and I watch Lane. I watch Shador. I watch Travis.
Riggins every day.
Riggins is every day. I watch David Studstill. I watch all those guys on for the YouTube
when they show up, I watch them.
Like
they doing their thing, man.
Yeah, they doing their thing, maximizing they opportunities.
And they sitting on content too. They ain't even releasing all their content. I haven't watched. Yeah, I did. I watched for 5 minutes.
I think Trey he just got to 1,000 subscribers like the other day.
Yeah, he did. Yep, he hit his number. He can monetize, right?
He can monetize right now.
Yeah.
While we try to get to 1,000, we got look, we less than 200 for 1,000 subscribers. Let's get this.
Man, you can get to 1,000, bro.
I know I'm gonna get to 1,000.
You gotta hashtag your videos too.
Huh?
You gotta hashtag the video.
Oh yeah.
When you do the titles, hashtag. Okay. So they'll show up in the algorithms faster.
Yeah.
You gotta put, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get the Jackson State hashtag, the I love hashtag, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Jackson State football or whatever that'll get the most trending hashtag. That's what I use.
You right. I actually go on vidIQ. That's what I use, right?
What they talking about in the chat? Still talking about Incarnate Word?
Let's see. Alpha alumni. It was talking about they was a 12-1 and 12-0 band held us up for many, many years. We didn't carry the football team. We were just waiting on battle of the bands every year. LOL. I don't know, man, because I'll tell you just like this. When I was out there in the late 90s, we cared about the band and we cared about the football team. Because we knew when the football team go out there, they're going to smack them in the mouth.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Right. Football returned itself to being the leader of the fall coming into this football season.
It had to,
because if you look at the attendance, not Jackson State, because everybody holding through to the game over, right?
Yeah.
Celebrating every victory along the way, especially these last 2 years. But if you look at it, them people ain't dipping at halftime unless it's an ass whooping.
Yeah.
And if it's an ass whooping, it might be some dipping them off.
Yeah.
But that was a huge media presence today. Not only to hear Coach Prime, but you know what I mean, to just kind of get on the field with Jackson State and everybody else and gather some film. And you know, Central is not used to that type of distraction where cameras is all around your program. Constantly, you got to interview, get up and talk in front of people and so on and so forth. They're not used to that.
Right.
So even though they've been to the Celebration Bowl, what was it, the last time, and they lost? I think it's been a few years ago.
They lost to Grambling.
Right, and that's how long ago was that? That's some years.
Yeah.
Right. So that was 5 years ago. So this crew that he has there, unless he has a 6th year or a 7th year senior, they don't know what that's like. Your quarterback don't know what that's like. The fanfare, the distractions all week, having to go do these luncheons, speakings, this place, that place. That ain't your normal football work week.
Right.
And I think last year's loss got these boys that are back now, like, we can't let this moment slip away. And I think that's the leadership, the leadership of Shador and Aubrey, in a sense, because they know the importance and the magnitude of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That whatever the distractions are, and if they ain't phased, if your leaders ain't phased, then there's a sense of calm.
Right.
And that allows you to settle down, because we might see Shador like just relax a couple of times to a couple of people, but then we're going to see. Let me say this real. Let me make sure I'm clear.
No, go ahead.
Y'all about to see how dynamic Kevin Coleman and Travis Hunter really are. This it right here. We talking about big stage, big games. Them two dudes lived off of that. They lived off of that. Where their stage is elevated. Watch what I tell you. one of them two gonna have to be calmed down. I think it's gonna be Travis that need to be calmed down a little bit more than Kevin, but
yeah,
it's full surface now. It's full surface now. I just want to see a good game. I know many people want to see the game close. I don't want to see it close. I want to see a dominating win. I want to see all three phases dominate, know your alignment and assignment. I want to see some fight out of Central, but I want to see Jackson State fight harder. And then in the end, I want to see total domination. And I want to see TC get up there, host the trophy, and transition into power. That's what I want to see.
And it got to be like that. You got to be like that. Let Prime ride out in the sunset, and let TC be with the team.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what Prime want to do. He want a fair exchange.
Let's see. What do y'all think is up
with
Shiloh in the doghouse? You think he wants to stay behind the Jackson? Shiloh is
it's none of our business, bro. He always been that. Listen, since he was a little one, he's always been the one that did the opposite of his brothers and sisters. It's just who Shiloh is, bro. Shiloh is just different. You know what I mean? He's the middle child that gets attention, but not as much as the other ones, and it doesn't bother him. So he just goes and does his own thing. It's like when he hired someone to teach him how to drive, and he's driving his daddy Ferrari or something like that, or Corvette. You know what I'm saying? First of all, he shouldn't even been driving. You know? So that's just who Shiloh is. He's willing to see what the limits are. What's the limit? And that's Shiloh. But nah, man, I mean, but that's just his personality too. Some people see it as him trying to be odd or showing resistance, but nah, that's just who Shiloh is. It's his personality. He's the MacGyver of the family.
Because he's talented.
You know what I'm saying?
So you can't take that away from him.
Yeah.
You can't take that away from him. He music-wise, he's talented. And on the football field,
was it Shiloh and Bucky that was shooting in the water and set the field on fire? Nah, that was Prime and Bucky. Yeah. But yeah, I brought that up because it's in those instances when they're one-on-one, when he's one-on-one with Shiloh or one-on-one with Shador or one-on-one with Buck is similar. His mannerisms is similar to all three of them, but you know the way they react and respond is different. Each one of them is different toward their dad. But nah, Shiloh, he's a people's person. That's why everybody keep asking about Shiloh.
Right.
He's like the spokesperson for the people or whatever.
And I think that's the reason why he everybody love him. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody love him. That's why, in a sense, do he want to go to Colorado? I don't think he do.
Man, to be honest with you, I don't think that any of them deep down do. I mean, even in Bucky's in rambling when he couldn't put together his words to really say, where he was just stuck on, I'm a Miss Jackson, thank you Jackson, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was thoughtful in that. You feel me? Because he hadn't been really saying much, but it's like it just hit him when he just started talking about Jackson. But I want y'all to pay attention to Prime, because he's still we. You feel me? He's still we.
Yeah.
We, and he referring to Jackson. And he went right in that room with them receivers. And the first thing he said to them receivers Well, he told them receive was a story about something that happened at Jackson State. He can't live that down. I think the impact of what he learned at Jackson State is going to always be at the forefront and in the faces of people at Colorado, because it's a different stage. And he just came from a place where kids wish that they had the opportunity that these people get. So I hope he get rid of I hope he get rid of the whole damn team. I ain't gonna lie to you. Scrap all of them.
What are you talking about, Colorado?
Man, hell yeah. Well, then the one dude is a 7th-year player worried about competing. He said, "You gonna be all right? You scared of a little competition?" I love when he say that. Cause they coming.
But it's true though. If you really think about it, it's true. It's scared of a little competition.
Yeah. And it's funny that we see that. You know what I'm saying? After you just seen the whole process at Jackson State and how competitive they are at practice, and you know what I mean, and how at everything that they do, and then he go up there and be like, "Damn, y'all scared of a little competition." Hell, they can't even get out the bed to go to practice and not get ready to compete. Shit, they competing to who get to practice first.
He gonna be on their head. That's the whole thing. You gotta weed them out,
bro. But I think TC is the right hire. I think TC gonna continue a lot of things that he learned. We found out that there was some extended time together between TC and Prime that hadn't been on film, hadn't came out. Maybe it may be in a documentary, the Amazon Prime documentary, or some stuff they waiting to release to after the season. But those would be some interesting conversations, because we know, Neely and Chuck, they done been there on at his crib and did all of that. We know that was film that was put out. But that intimate space between TC and Prime, we ain't seen that yet. So I guess you know what I mean. He from that he been grooming him, and I think TC been knowing, because he been grooming him.
Yeah,
I wouldn't necessarily say grooming. That's just that ain't the right word. I think that he's been working with him to make sure that he do it his way. But here's what Prime did.
Right.
I think it's better.
Said like, I said like this. My bad. Connor Johnson, he said, and he's look like he a Oregon State fan. Colorado's seemingly always been a bunch of spoiled kids. The walk-ons not doing any grunt work is wild. So you know what that means. He could go in there and clean house. If your walk-ons ain't want to do the work, you like walk-on though. Like you walk on. Man, it just, sometimes you kind of think about it, it's like, damn, do y'all really want to be here? Do y'all really want to be here? But you got some film? Because we got to get some film. You got to get some film breakdown up in here. And I got to put my fair use.
I ain't on my laptop, on my cell phone, so I can't even share.
No, you can't share. Let me put fair use on here. That way brother won't get flagged. And
you gotta fix you one of them screens, man, where your fair use pop up on the screen.
I wish you could, man.
A slide. You can make a slide and upload it in your StreamYard off to the right hand side.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about?
Is it on the brand?
Okay, so what you can, it's on any one of those where you can add a slide or add a video or anything like that.
Okay.
So when you click on it, it'll just show up on the screen, but it's right on the right hand side, and it should be where it give you ability. I think it's a plus sign, and it may say upload or something like that. And then you could just create it, download it to your computer, then go into your computer and upload it right there. So when you start a show, you could start a show with that slide showing immediately in case you do use any content. You got the copyright disclaimer, and then you also can put it in the description of your video.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that next time. I'll do that for tomorrow.
Yeah, so that way it keep, what I'm saying, every show you got it up there in case you do decide to go to a film and want to go over it and critique it.
All right, so
you got to get into the habit of it.
Yeah. Got it. I got to put it in there. So we should be good.
What's your score for tomorrow, man?
My score for tomorrow is 31-17 Jackson State. The reason why I say that is because Central's defense, if they come out in that, like I said, if they come out in that 33 stack defense, I'm running the ball with Sy'veon, and like left, right, up the gut. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. Give them 3 touchdowns. I feel like the defense gonna shut down. They gonna. I'm gonna say it like this: in the first half, Davis Richard gonna do what he do. He'll do what he do, but then I feel like in the second half, Jackson State they'll adjust and they'll make in-game adjustments, and basically, you know what I'm saying. I feel like they'll shut them out in the second half, and I don't. North Carolina Central do not need to take this team lightly. Either school should take each other lightly, but especially Jackson State, you don't want to take them lightly because of the fact that they do have an explosive offense, and the defense can create havoc. They cause havoc everywhere on the field. You don't see a lot of schools. Run. You know what I'm saying? Like run, man, like zero coverage.
Yeah. Zero coverage. Yeah.
Zero coverage.
And it makes you want to take shots.
Yeah.
But that's tough timing though, because if you can't get off press, bro, that timing don't work, and you can't sit there and wait to see if he's gonna be pressed. Because somebody you staring down 4 or 5, he coming. So you dropping your eyes, and I think that's a problem. So if they see zero coverage or something like that, no safeties or single high safety, they're looking to try to throw deep. So it's got to be a catch and then throw. But now you got to get off you ain't gonna have time for that. But guess who back?
Who back?
Huggins.
Yeah.
Right. So they're talking about they're gonna expose. They keep talking about exposing the linebackers. You can take Javonte Davis out and put Huggins in the linebacker and still have your same secondary. Now what's your adjustment? Because now you gotta adjust. You gonna take advantage of Huggins? Hell, he's a safety playing linebacker. And you trying to expose him in the run game. Now he done pick 6 your ass.
Yeah.
So,
let me break it down let me get this break in. South Oak Cliff has done it. They are back-to-back 5A Division II state champs. First time in DIS, Dallas Independent School history, that we had back-to-back champions in football. It's been done in basketball, but in football, it has not been done. So, congratulations to South Oak Cliff. Now it's time for the other two schools on the south side of Dallas. Time to get it done tomorrow. But the play of the game for this game. Let me tell you something. Tell you something, Sean.
Go ahead.
3-star that Prime took the offer from. He scored the equalizing touchdown off of pick 6.
You talking about that was supposed to go to Colorado?
Yep.
The DB?
Yep.
I don't think he liked dude from South Oak Cliff.
I'm saying we need to get him.
I was thinking that they were trying to target somebody else.
Yeah, but let me see what I can find on here in this algorithm.
They really think that this defense has got some players, man. Hey, have you seen Black College Live?
I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, I say it a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can. All right. So I found the game. Let's see. And I'm gonna credit Matthew Loves Ball. So
you got some film?
Yeah, so let's share it with everybody. Man, UIW had their game in hand, y'all. Yeah, they blew.
They keep bringing up last year's Celebration Bowl, South Carolina State, boy. They love bringing it up.
But the thing that is So yeah, we got some film. It's grainy right now, but I think it's because of my damn internet. Connor, we now for the FCS playoffs, Jackson State, the SWAC gave up their automatic bid for the FCS playoffs. We only do it at large. So look, this Central look like they playing 3 down linemen. And pretty much they playing against A&T. They spread them out. So their linebacker has to play on a receiver. Either they play on a receiver or they can play on this tight end right here. So and to me, they don't really get that much push up front. He don't really get that much push up front. Let's see. There we go. Had to change it up. But yeah, they don't get a lot of push from that 3-man front. Basically, guard, tackle, got one D in. The center got the center has the nose tackle, and then the other guard tackle combo got the other defensive end. They're really supposed to have, as far as for the linebackers to flow to hit the gaps, because your 2 DNs are getting double teamed. So this is them on offense right here. This is Central on offense. It's pretty much basic. It's a 32. Look like they do a lot of shifting. They got a receiver. They got 2 tight ends in the game. So this is more like I think this is more of a heavy package right here, because they try to get the 2 yards. Let's see what they do. Yeah, basically, and then they shifted the wide receiver in, so that they gave you 8 blockers on the line for a 2-yard gain. And it's not like they do a lot, you know what I'm saying? They do anything spectacular. And pretty much run the ball. They run the ball down. They're trying to run the ball down your throat. But a lot of people said that they don't, they don't want to test. They don't have to test anybody. I feel like you got to test. You got to test the DB for Jackson State. You got to throw it down the field. You have to throw it down the field. You have to throw the ball down the field in order for you to. You got to test them. You have to test them. Dude jumped off sides. Now I'm gonna tell you just like this. Don't get me wrong. Davis Richards. They say he's 6'2", 215. He gotta be at least 225, bro. Well, there ain't no way in the world your quarterback supposed to bounce off for defensive tackles like that.
I just think it's a poor job of arm tackling. You can't arm tackle.
Nah. And see, you gotta
look at his throwing motion. Look at his throwing motion.
Okay, let's go back. All right, let's finish this play right here. Like, did he flick the ball out? Like, see if he gets some more off there. All right. Yeah, I see his throwing motion. It look weird though. Is he throwing like almost side on?
It's funny. His mechanics is funny. But he can snap that ball. Bro, he can throw that ball. Deep. Yeah. He can throw it.
You can throw the ball. Don't get me wrong. You can throw the ball.
Deep. Now, he tries to throw some timing routes. But sometimes they might get picked. That's how he end up with 10 interceptions.
I see it. It's a 3/4. That's a 3/4 release. It's kind of like Sy'veon back in the day. Yeah, it's like Sy'veon back in the day. When people said they had to change, they wanted to change Sy'veon's throwing motion.
And that's how he gonna have to play Saturday.
And they said you don't need to do it. So we got,
Alhamdulillah, we're down to 300.
He is. So.
What did they run right there? They ran a dive, right?
Huh? Yeah.
They ran a dive. They had 3 tight ends. They went heavy and ran a dive. So there's only 3 plays that they can run out of there.
And I got
a dive, quarterback keeps the ball, or they do a little, they do a little pass right off of it.
So everybody knows this is game from.
You don't want them to drive the ball, bro. You gotta take their confidence away quick. What they saying in the chat?
Let's see. I ain't looked in the chat.
Yeah, you want him to be a pocket passer, but he has the tendency that if you force him to be a pocket passer, to drop his eyes and still try to run. When he drops his eyes and tries to run, you cannot arm tackle him. You need to get him to the ground. And, with the way that his throwing motion is, he is subject to, all right, I can say this. With his throwing motion, he's subject for 4 sack fumbles. So I'm going to say it again. Because of the way he throws the ball, you come down on his throwing arm hard. He will spit the ball out. The ball's going to come out. Jackson State will force turnovers.
Right.
Riggins posted again 27 minutes ago. That boy, he active, boy.
Yeah, I seen that.
Told you he can't sleep. He can't sleep, man. He trying to do whatever he can do, bro. There's no, you antsy, man. You watching film, you trying to play Madden, you trying to be as comfortable as possible. It's just hard to do. I'm about to walk into a bunch of noise, man, here in a second, so I'm going to drop and listen from the chat, bro.
I'm going to get to this question right here. Somebody asked a question about the Celebration Bowl. Somebody asked a question about the Celebration Bowl. Let's see. Celebration Bowl is billed as the HBCU championship. Do you think that's a correct title? If schools like Tennessee State, A&T, and Hampton can't qualify, you going for Central, by the way. Well, Tennessee State is part of the OVC. A&T and Hampton are in the Colonial. So technically, they don't qualify for it. Now, they don't qualify. I mean, I'm just saying they don't qualify for it. If they would not have left the conference, if A&T and Hampton would not have left the MEAC, then they could qualify. And of course, Tennessee State is in the OVC, so it's not. They really can't qualify for it. But in a sense, it is the Black National Championship. It's the national championship for HBCUs from the two FCS HBCU conferences. Put it just like that. Let's put it like that. So yeah, man, if you really look at it, like Central, it's some things you can do with Central. They got holes, especially this defense. And like I said, that defense, the way they have their defense set up, you can run out of you can run the ball heavy against this defense. You can run the ball heavy against the defense. So, like I said, that's the reason why I said, like Sy'veon Wilkinson, you gotta start him. You gotta get him going. It's not saying you could throw, not to throw the ball all over the field. You have to get him. You have to get him going in order for you to you have to get him going in order for you to basically establish some sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Pattern. Let's put it just like that. Establish a pattern. Establish some domination, especially on your offensive line. You're trying to you got to try to establish your dominance up front. And so that's what you want to do. You want to establish that the dominance up front. So it could be done in several ways. It could be done in several ways, y'all. Son of Boom, it's funny because if we win tomorrow and we win the challenge in late August, they really can't say anything. They can't say nothing. They won't be able to say anything. Man, like I said, it's all Jackson State all the time. Y'all already know how we do it here. Let's see. Make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure you like the stream so we get that algorithm jumping, y'all. Make sure y'all like the stream and make sure you subscribe to the channel so we get that algorithm jumping, y'all. We try to get to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get it. We are almost at 800. Let's at least get it to 825 tonight. Let's get it to 825 tonight. All right. Let's get it jumping. Let's get the subscriber count to 825 tonight. Let's get it to 825 tonight. We got to get it to 1,000 Want to get to 1,000 for New Year's, y'all. I think that would be my New Year's present. That would be my Christmas present too. Kind of being swagged up. Before the Russell brand era, we stayed, you know what I'm saying, basic, but dripped out to the core. But when the Russell brand uniforms came in, oh my God, they was so terrible. D-Live, that's what I'm talking about. D-Live, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I told you they were gonna win tonight. That boy Taylor Starling took it to the house. Picked the interception, took it to the house. Make sure y'all share this. Make sure y'all share the stream. Make sure y'all share the show. Make sure people watch the show. We get this algorithm up, man. We get it jumping. We get the algorithm jumping, y'all. What up, Mr. Clyde? What's going on? Tell Dave, tell Mr. Terrell I said what's going on. Tell him I said what's up. Yeah, back to back. South Oak Cliff. If you don't know the address, 3601 South Marcellus Avenue, Dallas, Texas, 75216. It's always Cliff business, baby. If you don't know, now you know. Like I said, Duncanville and DeSoto got to handle their business tomorrow. Y'all know what time it is. You got to put on for the city. And shit, Jack State know what time it is tomorrow. You got to put on for the SIP. Everybody in Mississippi ride for y'all. Come on. Hey, don't get it twisted. Oak Cliff, don't do nothing stupid down in my neighborhood, man. Hey, make sure y'all get this. Let's get the subscribers to at least 825. Yeah, you know, some folks from Oak Cliff. I'm one. I'm one. Right here. Oh yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's Celebration Bowl kickoff, man. So y'all be back here tomorrow night at 8:30. Tomorrow night, 8:30. Live post-game show tomorrow night at 8:30. Tomorrow night at 8:30, live post-game show. Let's get this thing. Let's end the HBCU football season with a bang, y'all. Okay. Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship, yeah. It's Dr. Tony Evans. That's a good man. That's a good, cool brother right there. Good man. I feel you, Eddie. Nah, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all about Oak Cliff, man. Oak Cliff is one of the most. We are the most humblest, and we are the most humblest people that you know. But if you cross us sideways, we will get down on your ass. Hey, I know you look. I put all the hashtags in there. Shoot. What's going on, Bill? Let's get these likes up, baby. All right, Alpha alumni, shoot. West Dallas, South Dallas. You know what I'm saying? My mom there was born and raised in South Dallas. You know what I'm saying? West Dallas. I got a couple of people I know from West Dallas. Just don't venture out there by yourself. So we try to put some more hashtags up in here. So I'm gonna say it like this. I think Shiloh will play tomorrow. I think we got John Huggins back in the thing, back in there. Man, so yeah, we look, offensive line gonna get down and dirty with it. I see you from the Mississippi Delta. What part of the Delta you from, Alpha alumni? What part of the Delta you from? Already, you from Belzoni. I already know where you from. You from Belzoni. Yeah, man, look. Are you from Isola? Shoot. They ain't too far from Belzoni. Look. My oldest daughter was born and raised in Greenville, Mississippi until they moved down here to Dallas probably about 4.5 years ago. Now she get ready to turn 21 in a week and a half. Ain't that something? HBCU band talk, what's going on? Y'all check out his content. He always gonna say, "Hell, Wildcats." Yep. So, man, we got kind of When it comes down to Duncanville puts out players. They put out athletes. And then you got They got basketball, man. They got basketball on lock. So yeah, man, it's the last game of the season, y'all. Last game of the season. I haven't been this excited for the last game of the season. I haven't been excited for the last game of the season since last season. But yeah, man, we got some stuff for tomorrow, man. We got some stuff for tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Hey, I'm on the real. I'm gonna keep it 100. Who gonna win tomorrow? Come on now, it's Jackson State. It's all Jackson State all day, all the time. Alpha alumni, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you about TC. Like, bro, TC, he gonna keep that thing going. He got it. You know, he gonna keep going. I don't think nobody's gonna let him let up on the program. Um, he's been, you know, what I'm saying, he's been working his butt off to get to this position. So, yeah, yeah, it's all about. I think I like what you said. It's all about who we get as who he picks as his coordinators and as who he picks as coordinators and who he picks as position coaches. That's all it is. That's all it is. Like if he can retain if he can retain Coach Weeks and Coach Ricard. He already got O on the back, still on the staff. If he could retain a few other coaches that did not leave to go to Colorado, there's some of your continuity right there. It all depends on who he gets for, like we said, it all depends on who he gets for his coordinator positions and who he gets for his position coaches. And I'm in the mindset of Mr. Campbell. You can't get your homeboys. You know what I'm saying? You can't get your homeboys and to come in and try to come in and help you out and stuff like that. No, you got to get quality coaches because that's the thing that you need. We need quality coaches. We can't go back to the old way of doing things now. That's the thing that is what Coach Prime has showed us. And I'm for real. I might sound like Mr. Ford, but it's true. It's true. It is true. You gotta get people. You gotta get coaches that wants to be here, and they know what I'm saying. You gotta get coaches that know what they're doing. So I'm like this. I'm like this. Like we can't go backwards. We can't go backwards. We don't need to go backwards at all. At all. Like we cannot go backwards. If we go back to the days of having Coach Bell right after Coach Hughes got let go, or we go back to the days of Harold Jackson, Tony Hughes, John Hendrick. Well, I take that back. John Hendrick, I can't say too much bad about John Hendrick because he didn't really have the program, the grasp of the program. It's like he just got thrown in there. So my thing about this is we do not need to go back. We don't need to go back. And everybody as alum and faculty and staff and students should be on board with TT Taylor. No, they're not wearing all black, Eddie. They actually are wearing all white with the white lid, white helmet with the J, the block J on the side. I seen it on Trayvon's. I seen it on his YouTube. They already got it set out. It's white out tomorrow. Cam been wanting to coach. Cam wants to coach. I think the writing's on the wall for Cam Newton because of some fact that he's not going to be able to be a quarterback anymore in the National Football League. The position is getting younger by the year, so you have to be able to. Do you think he can cut it with these quarterbacks of right now? I don't think. So. But I think Cam could be in a position where you really don't. I mean, you got to pay him a salary. You have to pay him something because it's within your budget. But I feel like he would do it because he already got money from Under Armour, which is automatically a Jackson State thing now. It says Prime was Under Armour regardless. There's some other stuff that he got. I know it's some other stuff that he got. I feel like he will fit in. You know, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what Cam Newton want to do. Will he go out there to be a position coach? He probably would. I don't know about offensive coordinator because we don't know how he is, you know what I'm saying, coaching like a whole offense. But like a position coach, yeah, I'll see a position coach. But but I'm gonna tell you just like this. It's all about who you get to replace a Bartolone as a offensive coordinator, who you get to replace a Dennis Thurman as a defensive coordinator. Because those are the only two main positions that you need to be able to fill up. Because you got to have some sort of philosophy going in. Like whoever you hire, you got to make sure you have a philosophy, an offensive philosophy and a defensive philosophy before you head into the for spring camp and head in for the spring season. I mean, not spring season, but for the spring game. Yeah, Tim Brewster came from from the Big Ten to Minnesota. And he's been when it comes to recruiting, that Tim Brewster can recruit his ass off. I ain't gonna hold y'all I ain't gonna lie to you. Tim Brewster could recruit his ass off. So yeah, tomorrow is white on white. I would see Cam being a QB. Like I said, I see Cam being a QB coach. I can't see him being an offensive coordinator, not just yet. I'll see him being a QB coach. Like let's put it just like this. Cam learned from Urban Meyer when he was at Florida. He went down to Blend. I forgot who the coach was. Who was at Blend? Learned under him for that 1 year. He gets to Auburn. Gus Malzahn was the offensive coordinator for that team for the Auburn Tigers that year. They won the national championship. He gets to the NFL with Carolina. He had some continuity with Carolina, but he learned under some pretty good coaches. So we'll just see. His 7-on-7 camps is the hottest in the nation. So yeah, Sonny Boone, Harris, Jackson Stab, yeah, but they wasn't all that great either. Timmy Chang, yes, I don't see him as an offensive coordinator. He was more of a QB coach to me. You realize too, he thrown more interceptions at the Division I level. He thrown the most interceptions at the Division I level. He did rack up some yards because they played, he was at Hawaii, they played in the run and shoot. And he was at SMU, so he was under June Jones, but we at that time we did not have the players to run the run and shoot. We just didn't. We did not have the players. Oh, okay. No, you should be able, if a coach is from another HBCU is good, damn good, I would hire them. I would hire them. Like Sam Washington doesn't have a job now. He got fired from North Carolina A&T the other day. You don't think I would pick him up as my defensive coordinator? What's going on, Russell? Man, I'm ready for Saturday. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Make sure that they good recruiters. I see what you're saying now. All right. But I still will go. If I'm TC, I still go after Sam Washington. I don't care what anybody say. I still go after Sam Washington before Valley go after him. And that's just another job that's a job that just opened up to the A&T job. So you fire your coach 3.5 weeks after your season ends, and you're about to move to the Colonial. Okay, I see what you're saying, Sonny Boone. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Let me go and get this peppermint, y'all. Let me get this peppermint. Yeah, J.R. Smith is still at A&T, so J.R. Smith is shit. J.R. Smith on the damn Dean's list. Yeah, Maynard ain't going nowhere. Maynard just signed a damn contract extension with A&M. So yeah. JR can golf. Wherever. Let me see. When Urban Meyer was the head coach of Utah, prior to accepting the coaching position at Florida, was he allowed to coach Utah in his bowl game? It was up to I think it was up to the AD to, if he wanted to coach in the bowl game. And remember they didn't they I don't know, man. I had to see when did he get hired at Florida? Around what time did he get hired at Florida? That's the question. Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to. Man. But I think with Urban Meyer, Urban Meyer coach. He was already coach. When Utah went to the BCS, they was going on an undefeated bid for the BCS. He was still able to coach that game because he didn't get hired on until the next year in 2005, right before spring training. So he was able to actually coach in that game. Now, like I said, it's up to discretion of the AD to see if they can coach. If the outgoing coach wants to coach in the bowl game. So boy, you have Urban Meyer down here, man. They'll be tripping. Yeah, he went. Look, he ain't went and got all his homeboys. He set up people that he knew for success. He set up Andre Hart, who was the actual head coach at the high school they was at, and Prime was the de facto offensive coordinator. He brought him along with him. Of course, with Kevin Matthews, they all been together. Of course, then he went to get Dennis Thurman because he learned more under Dennis Thurman than he did with I want to say you go get a Dave Campos or Mike Zimmer. Nah, you wouldn't do that. He did learn more with Mike Zimmer though, as his position coach. We talked about this. Yes, I would say make it a playoff. I'd say make it a playoff. But how would you go about making it a playoff? Do you include all the teams, including Tennessee State, Hampton, and A&T into the mix? Because they're the only ones that are in non-HBCU conferences. But it's the thing about it is that Prime didn't even take all his people with him. Like when he going to Colorado, he didn't take all his people. He only took Dennis, He took Dennis, he took Bartolome, he took Mathis and Hart. And I don't know if I'm missing somebody. He didn't take the offensive. He didn't take the offensive line coach. He didn't take Jeff Weeks. He didn't take Ricard. He didn't take O. So that's 4 people that's left over from his staff. He didn't take Shad, Coach Shad. I mean, what else would you say? Like, he didn't take all his people with him. Like, you really think about it, they, in a sense, I feel like they told him to go find more. I think they went to go tell him to go find him some people with that can handle the job. Like Charles Kelly coming in from Alabama as your defensive coordinator, even though he was an assistant defensive coordinator. You don't know what he's all about. You don't. You're taking a gamble on him. You know what DT is all about. You know what Dennis Thurman is about. You don't know what Charles Kelly is about. Charles, I forgot. Is it Charles Kelly? The guy he picked up from from Kent State, who was the head coach there. You don't know what he's about. As an offensive coordinator, you knew that he had in 2021, he had the 4th ranked offense in all of FBS. So, but you didn't know anything about that. You don't know what he's all about. So, I mean, it is what it is. We won't know all this stuff until spring starts up. Whoever he gets as a coach, we won't know until spring starts up. But I'm about to shut the stream down, y'all. Make sure that you like the stream. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share it with your people. And most of all, make sure you subscribe. She don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say nothing. She be getting nervous. She thinks she's nervous. This is the easiest thing I got right here. Like I'm in my element, y'all. Oh, still got the contest going on, y'all. We still have this contest going on. We're gonna blow it up. Wow. So everybody can read it. Still got the subscriber sweepstakes. I'm going to choose 4 regular subscribers at random for a chance to win up to $50. They're able to get 5 people to subscribe by in 2 weeks. The drawing will take place live on air January 3rd, 2023. All entries must be emailed to me at my email address, y'all. If y'all see it right there, make sure you You get that. Make sure y'all check that out right there. So y'all can get your, get you some $50, get you some monies for the new year, y'all. Get you some monies for the new year. Tomorrow, 8:30. Make sure you come in tomorrow at 8:30, y'all. For the post-game show. So wait a minute, I take it back. Not 8:30. 9 o'clock. It's gonna be 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock stream tomorrow night. Ferrazzi, 9 o'clock. Yeah, we're gonna do it 9 o'clock. And I'm gonna try to have Mr. Ford on. If you can, might have Brian on. I haven't had Brian on in a minute. I know if they sub. They'll let me know if they sub. I got the phone. I got the phone right here. And it's hooked up to my email address too, so that's the reason why I can check to see who's up. See, let y'all know This is where we at right now. That's where we at right now. I done started from the ground, from the bottom, from the mud. I done started from meager beginnings. And I'm trying to work my way up, y'all. Trying to work it up. Trying to work my way up. Oh yeah, I know where it's Ken Wilson 35. It's Laurel Land. I know exactly where it's at, man. Hey, put y'all predictions in the chat, y'all. Put y'all predictions in the chat. Put y'all predictions, y'all score predictions in the chat. Somebody took out their sub, so but yeah, make sure tomorrow. Oh, you in Round Rock. Hey, Round Rock nice out there, man. Round Rock is a nice place. Alpha Alumni 42-21. 42-21. You got Rand. You got 21-17 Jackson State. Why? JSU by 50. I need my boy Sir Retro up in the chat. JSU by 40. If it gets like that, y'all, for tomorrow, boy, it's gonna. The MEAC got some explaining to do if it gets like that tomorrow. If it gets like that. HBCU Bad Talk said Eagles by 7. I don't know. We'll see. Styles make fights, y'all. Y'all remember that. Y'all know what it says. Styles make fights. Russell Haynes, 24-17. Central. We're not gonna condone that. We don't condone that. He said Shane Hooks player of the game. You never know. Never know, y'all. Y'all never know how this game gonna turn out. Never know how this game gonna turn out, y'all. Deuce Vaughn. Oh, okay. Hey, man, Deuce Vaughn is a hell of a player, though, man. I watched a little bit of it when they played TCU in the Big 12 championship game. He's a hell of a player. But yeah, my like I said, my score predictions for tomorrow: Jackson State 31, North Carolina Central 17. I'm giving Central a benefit of that to get at least 2 scores on the board, but they won't prevail because I don't think they have anything to counter that defense. So yeah, make sure. Yeah, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. The game will be on ABC at noon. At noon Central, or is it noon Eastern time? But I'm gonna give a shout out to. Look, shout out. I'm gonna say it like this. Shout out to the frat. Shout out to my frat, Alpha Phi Omega National Service Fraternity Incorporated. Shout out to them. Shout out to us. It's our Founders Day. 97 years in the game. 97 years in the game. For me, it'll be 17 years in April since I crossed. Spring 2006. New Sigma chapter. Number 4, Doc Holliday, as always. So, again, happy Founders Day to all my frat brothers out there. Skeet to the bros. Yo, Vite. Skeet. Anyway, man, this is your boy Doc Holliday, and has been HBCU Overdrive. Make sure that you like the stream, comment, share, and most of all, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell to get everything HBCU Overdrive. All right. So, as always, in the meantime, between time, baby. In the meantime, between time, y'all be blessed, y'all stay safe, and y'all stay dangerous. Peace.